Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, based on where you are watching this video from. A lot of you have been asking of the wooden cage, how to construct a wooden cage successfully. I've made some videos about it on Charles Enchu's interview, but still a lot of people are asking. So I want to do this video again and share to some few people who are still requesting for it. So this is a wooden cage. You know, cage is like a prison. If you didn't build it well, the animals they will escape because they want a way that they can go. Because they know they are from the bush. So they also want to go back to the bush. So if you didn't do your cage well, it's very, very risky. The animals can just run away. One day you come and then you see the animals that they are all gone. So this is what we do. Always you have to make sure the metal is always inside and then the wood is outside. You line the inside with the wire mesh. And always we use one by one. Always we use one by one. You see, this is one by half. This is one by half mesh. This one, even your fingers find it difficult to go inside, and the wood is outside. You see, the wood is outside, and then you line inside again. You see, you use the metal, the wire mesh to line inside both sides. You see, even as you line here, the other side too. You need to do the same thing so that they will not have access to the wood in the middle. So you line the both sides. You see, so when you do that, they cannot have access to this wood to chew it. Okay, the back to the same thing. You line it. So always, and the top, you see, the top too is the same thing. So they will not have access to the wood. So the only thing that they can have access to is the door. You see, so this is how it look like. So now I want to give you the measurement. I want to give you the measurement of it. You see, grass cutters, they don't need much space like that. No, 2 feet by 2 feet is okay for them. So this is 2 feet. You see, so from here to here, you see, it's 2 feet. So the measurement is 2 feet square. So 2 feet by 2 feet is good for one room. And when you are doing it, you always have to leave some space here so that their wee wee and then their poo poo will be dropping here. So here too, you see, my cage from here, the inside is only 16 inches. And then I also leave some space here also. You see, from here to here is 6 inches. 6 inches. So it helps you that there'll be some, it will create some space here for you so that you can, when they wee wee or they poo poo, you can collect it from here. That is why you see, I see that we put plywood here. Even though there is wire mesh under it, there's a wire mesh under it. There is some wire mesh under it. We always put wire mesh under before the plywood so that they cannot chew the plywood. So it's very simple. It's very simple. So always you make sure your wire mesh is always inside, and you need to use one by half. This is one by half. You see, the one by half, even your fingers find it difficult to enter. That is, it's very advisable to use the one by half. Because if you use the one by one, what it does is they have access to hold it. They have access to hold it, and then they can tear it. Their teeth is very sharp. They can tear it. They can destroy it. So if you do it like that, and they are all square, then you can place it on it. So this is the first one. We put this one on it, and then we put the third one on it. Even some places we do it four. You see, so when you do it like that, it can give you more space in your farm. You don't have to do it too big. 2 feet by 2 feet is okay. If you want to double it, you can do it 2 feet by 4 feet. That is a big room that can contain enough animals. So let me show you some of the double rooms. This is a double room. You see, even the double room, you have double gate on it. So this is a double room. This is 4 feet by 2 feet. When you do it like that, you can put enough young ones inside, or you can put mothers and babies inside. So you can also do it 2 feet by 4 feet. 2 feet by 4 feet. Yeah, this another 2 feet by 4 feet. We always put double gate on it so that if you want to catch your animals and maybe they run to the other side, you can open this gate to catch them. So you see, this is also a double room. It's also 2 feet by 2 feet. Yeah, it's also 2 feet, 2 feet by 4 feet. Yeah, 2 feet by 4 feet. You can put maybe 3 female and 1 male, mature ones for crossing. So that is how we do it. So those of you who has been asking for the measurement of the cages, this is how it is. And please make sure you always line inside with the wire mesh, or else they will chew the wood and they will run away. Thank you so much for listening. This is Reverend Dominic. You can see. So this is the inside. The down is wire mesh, galvanized one by half. The side here is lined properly, and this place is also lined. So there is no access to any wood. See all these woods, there is wire mesh inside. Yeah, so they cannot have access to the wood. Thank you so much for listening. This is Reverend Dominic from Yahweh Farm.